Mode.
Good evening, everybody. This is Kathy Cooley from Virginia, and our beloved David Dettmann, the creator of the social network toolbar that everybody loves to have. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. And of course, I believe most of you are regular attendees. I see Nellie and Lori and Roland. Hello, and glad you were able to join us. We had a bit of technical difficulty there for a minute, but we're all worked out now. David is going to be trying to load tonight's, I don't know, what's that, YouTube, David?
Yeah.
Video?
That's right.
And I don't see anybody chatting. Wait a minute. I got a comment somewhere. There we go. Hi. Hi, Nellie. And let me open this box up because it looks like I'm getting a couple messages. I got Nellie saying, yep, hello. Lori says they could get the link for the latest version of the toolbar. Yes, we'll put the link for the latest version of the toolbar in. If you have it on your computer, you should just be able to click update. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I'll just show you now. While we're waiting for the video to load. If you just go to the icon, just go refresh toolbar. If that does not work, try it a couple of times. The other thing you can do is press upgrade, which gives you the latest version, but usually the refresh updates the latest links. I've never used the upgrade, but apart from once to see what it did. But yeah, the refresh button should work. And just waiting for this video to upload. We only got a small group tonight because I didn't advertise this week. I've had a few family things going on and that, and I've been away, so, and I've only just got the slides done earlier, and I've also been busy with other things. So anyway, we'll wait for the video. See how we're going. We're about halfway there with the video.
Yeah, I've been kind of busy myself this week. I've been learning a little bit about Talk Fusion and doing videos. My computer is being difficult. It doesn't want to sound to match or sync the sound and the pictures up, so I'm having to be creative about how to do the videos. I don't actually have Talk Fusion. I did something for somebody else as a favor to them, and they reciprocated by offering to let me use their Talk Fusion. Of course, I'm sure they're hoping I will sign up for it at some point, and I may very well, but it's been an interesting week. I know Lori's been doing some things over there in Hawaii. I don't know what, by the way, David, Lori, and Nellie both say hello. Don't hear anything from Roland over there. Haven't gotten any posts from him. You got to go out tonight, Nellie. That's always nice. I'm staying in this week. We have ice on the ground, and I don't see any point in going anywhere in the ice. What movie did you see, Nellie? And you know, Courageous at church. My church will be showing that in a few weeks. I have real quick message to point out while we're waiting for the video to load. Something I did a blog on just recently was a program called Ping My Link, which I discovered in the last week or so. It's a free program, and you load it up to your computer, go to the site and then put in any link that you want into it, and it will ping it out to 1,288 sites. And there's only a probably, I think the first time I did it, there was a little less than 200 that kicked back as not being sure if it went through. But out of 1,288, that was pretty good. And I use it quite a bit now to get the links out there. Now, if you're going to ping more than one link, you do have to close it first after it's done and reopen it to do the next one. And it does take time. I think the longest time I've had was upwards of 20-some minutes. It depends on how big the site is. The bigger the site, the longer it takes. So if you're just doing something really quick, it doesn't take really long at all. But you do have to leave the browser open. David, it looks like your video's loaded. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. I haven't put that link on the toolbar yet either, including your links, Kath. I've been a bit slack. But if you want to post it in the room, I actually did it as well. But the problem was I forgot I was doing it, and I've got touchscreen computers, and by the time I came back, the bugs had been in the computer and it had crashed. So I didn't see my result, but it was working well when I did see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and play the video now, and then we'll get into things.
Okay. Now ready.
Stats. That video just sort of fell in my lap when I was looking for a video quickly this morning, my time. Okay, so most of you who are in the room know who I am, but for those watching the recording, if we get it up, my name's David Dettmann, and Kath is the co-host. Kath offers online services as a virtual assistant and also does social media PR. So most of you here know Kath and know she's a great person to get you to help you your online needs. We're broadcasting from the farm. I was hoping we were going to do it from the boat, but unfortunately I'm heading over there tomorrow, and I was hoping to be there, but I've still got kids with me, so I've got to drop them off tomorrow, so I'm out at the farm still. Alright, so this is a quick picture. Building your social networks. We've sort of really covered this for most of the people who are on the webinar quite a lot lately. But what I'm going to do tonight is show you the new sites I've been given, which will help you build your social media sites. Add socials we've had on the toolbar for some time now. I'll be honest with you, I really haven't used this site. I don't think it's a huge site, but it's still a site worth signing up and using every now and again. Now we've got this is a new one, which I was given. All these sites I've been given to from the people at You Like Hits. So they've given me a whole bunch of new sites which are coming out. They're not their sites, but this is one which is called the Facebook Link Exchange. Okay. And now I haven't really had a go at this one yet. Just wait for it to load up. One of the reasons I'm showing you this site, and it's all very new, but the people from the You Like Hits bot are bringing out a new software which will cover all these social sites I'm going to show you tonight, but one other one I found. And that's why they're probably worth signing up to. I've put them on the toolbar under Social Tools. I'll just show you where. They'll also be in the slides if you don't have the toolbar. You might need to refresh your toolbar, as I was showing earlier, to get these, because I only did them this morning, my time, so not your time. So you got the Add Socials, the Facebook Like Exchange, Hits Like You, More Socials, Exchange, Twins, which you know about, We Like Hits, and the You Like Hits, which is the one which the bot's currently working for at the moment. Now, just to let you know, this software, like I say, it's not open to the public. They sent me a copy earlier in the week when I was away, so I haven't had a lot of time to use it. I was playing around with it last night, my time, which would have been this morning your time, and I also had to go while I was away. And it really worked well with Twins, to the point which I ran out of people to add on Twins. And it will also work with the all these other sites. But as it's in the test phase, sort of just going through and seeing how it's going. And when it's available, I'll certainly let you know. And I'll talk to them about doing a deal for anyone who's got the You Like Hits bot, because a lot of you have got the You Like Hits bot now. So I'll see what I can do about that with them. And I know a few people have had a few problems with the You Like Hits bot over the last week. They usually get on, if you had problems, they usually get onto it very quick. And I'm happy to help out at any time. You can contact me, but you can also just search You Like Hits bot. That's their ID. And usually they seem to be online all the time nearly. They get back pretty much straight away. So that's just a tip for those people who are using it. But this one here is the Facebook Exchange. Pretty much what it does is it simply is for Facebook. Okay. Now when signing up to all these sites, do like I do and use the same username and passwords, otherwise you'll forget them. Okay, so I'll log into that. I haven't done it on this computer before. Okay, like I say, this particular one, I'm just showing you off the bat. I haven't really used it, and usually I'd like to put more time into them, but these are sites which they have picked, and I sort of entrust their endorsement of these sites. Some of them may be fairly new, and you may not get a lot of points on them. Like this one's Alexa ranking is 410,039 type thing. Pretty much it's a similar sort of thing where you can go in and add basic. I've got too many likes at the moment, so I can't do it. I forgot to get rid of some of them this morning. But it's fairly simple. You just add your Facebook page. And it's the same process as You Like Hits, or all of them are really. Just waiting for this to load. Just let us know if we're having any problems.
David?
Yep.
While that's loading, just to clarify, if I remember correctly, the You Like Hits exchange itself is free, but the bot costs $25. Is that right?
Okay, with You Like Hits,
The
bot right now is $25. I was told it would end at the end of the month. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. With this new software also coming out, they might leave. I don't know. I didn't. Last time I spoke to them about the special that was going to last to the end of the month. All these sites which I'm showing you are free. Okay, they all offer a paid service too. I've never paid for them, and I don't see the point in paying for them. But I mean, that's entirely up to you. But you can sign up. You can pretty much go in manually and do these sites. One, pay for a software. The one thing I've found is using the You Like It bot. It's sort of exploded people joining me on social media and clicking on things. It's just building up my social media. Like Twins I was using manually, and I will show you the Twins site. And I was getting a lot of people adding me to Twitter. In the slides each week I've shown you just doing it manually and not paying for it. I've increased my Twitter from being in the Twitter sandbox of I had 1,400 people following me and I had 2,000 following me, to now I've got just close to 8,000 people I'm following and over 8,000 people following me. In the last week, roughly, I've had about 400 people add me on Twitter, just using that one site. So it's pretty powerful when you start broadcasting out messages regularly to your Twitter. People are going to drop you on Twitter because if you don't like them back and that sort of thing, or they've reached restrictions. And same with Facebook. You know, Facebook's annoying where you've got to delete pages you like to add more pages. But all in all, across the board, it's really been working well. I mean, the main two sites I would recommend if you're going to get started and you haven't done this yet, is get onto the Twin site for Twitter and get onto the You Like It site. These other ones, I haven't investigated properly, but they all sort of work the same way, but I believe they don't have as many members. There was one which isn't part of the new software which is coming out, which looked pretty good. But they all work on the same principle. You get points, the different sites, and depending what sites they have there, like this one's just for Facebook, Twins is just for Twitter, You Like Hits covers a whole lot of sites. There's another site which I was just mentioning, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I've got them all on the slides anyway with the links, so I'll give out the slides with the links, and they're on the toolbar now as well at the end of the webinar. But they all work on the principle of points. If you say you were using the You Like Hit site, you can subscribe to someone's channel on YouTube and get get Facebook likes back and so forth. You can mix it up. But with this new software which is coming out, you'll be able to sort of just go in and set it all up, and it'll pretty much do it for you. So that is the Facebook one, and like I say, as I progress along, I'll look into the different sites. The ad socials, we'll just quickly have a look at that one. I don't even think I can remember my passwords for it. It wasn't on my other computer anyway. But just keep in mind while we're waiting for this page to load up, the whole part of it is you can add as many people as you want across all these social networks. You need to have content. You need to communicate with people on these networks and sort of build a relationship. It all comes back to the same thing. All these softwares are going to do for you is pretty much go through and give you leads. Now, how you use it is up to you. Now, this one does have a good Alexa ranking. I've really never got into it. Saying it does the other sites too now. That's good. So have a look at that one. Go back to the slides. That one's been on the toolbar for a while now, by the way. Okay, this one's hits to you, or something like that. I'm getting them all mixed up. So pretty much each one yeah, go ahead.
Nellie's asking it for you to verify if she found the link on the toolbar. She posted it in the questions.
Well, it looks kind of like the link. Did it work, Nellie?
I believe yours has your last name after it, doesn't it?
Oh, look, they all work differently. I mean, for each one to people too, for each one of these you sign up, you can sign other people up and get points. Look, it's not, doesn't do a great deal for you apart from if you're giving people value, they're going to get the product and you might get a few more likes or Twitter friends or whatever. Like, because they're there, I just put them on. Like, I mean, this one here, what it does is it gives you Twitter followers, Facebook likes, YouTube views. Now, just going on YouTube views, You Like Hits used to do YouTube views, and now they're doing solely YouTube subscriptions, which I think personally is better. The Google Plus is coming up on a lot of these sites and website hits. So this is just another one, okay? And we'll go back. I'm just going to show you each one. This one's called moresocials.com. Well, they're different sites, Nelly. I'm just reading the questions. Like I say, they're all here on the toolbar. And if you don't see them, just refresh it, because I only had them this morning. We like hits, you like hits, hits like you. How's that confusing? They're different ones. And pretty much, like, this one doesn't have a great Alexa ranking for this type of site, so it's a fairly new site. You may only get a few people on these sites, all right, but as they build, I'm just giving you the options. I think I was using this one last night. Was it this one? Let me log in anyway. One of them I got a whole lot of hits using this new software. But just to clarify through these two sites, the ones I highly recommend are the Twins for Twitter, and Twins is very active, and the You Like Hits is very active. No, it wasn't this one. They all got a similar sort of database too. Okay, now we'll go back to the next one. What I'll do after I show you these sites is I'll go through and show you some of the figures, as the internet seems to be fairly good tonight. Now this one looked fairly interesting, and I don't think this is part of the software, but I'm sure I can get them to put it on. Yeah, you can sign up to them all, like, and do it manually and see which ones are worth going into each day. I don't usually like to give out sites I don't know much about, but the reason I did do that was simply because it was recommended by the You Like Hits. These sites were ones they were going to look into. This one seems a bit more active. It's got a ranking of 48,065 on Alexa. And look, Alexa's a great way to see whether a site's active or not. Okay, for this sort of site, that's a good ranking. And you can just go and search on your plugins Alexa if you want to get this sort of thing on the bottom of your screen here on the right-hand corner. This site seemed to have a lot of other things on it. So yeah, look, I'm forever putting it on my different computers, the Alexa bar. I feel naked without it. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, twins, like I was saying earlier, this is the one each week since November. I feel roughly around November I've been building just to show you how these sites actually do work and do favour you. If you had a look at my Twitter, it's probably already gone up a bit, not which I've been promoting it today. But earlier than November, I was saying I had 1,500 people. This is just the last stat I could find on the slide. So let's say November, I had 3,527 followers. Okay, we're in January. I have 8,222 followers, and it was just under 400 followers this week. Now look, I get people drop me all the time because I use the different applications on the social network toolbar to check, whether people are dropping me. I use the social oomph to automatically send the message and also read the stats on who's dropping me. But it's building, and I notice this is probably why I broadcast a lot, simply because with Twitter, the more people you have, the more likely they're not going to read your message. So you sort of need to send out continuous sort of messages but change them up a bit. But I'm getting a lot of people clicking on links from Twitter at the moment. The Alexa on my screen is down the bottom, in the bottom bar there, just near the time. You'll see right now it's ranked at #1 because I'm on a Google document. And now it's gone to 3/482. So you can see Twins is a very popular site. And these rankings, just to let you know, are simple rankings for any type of site. They don't go on what type of site. And I built all these sites, all my Twitter followings through this one site. Okay. All you do here with Twins is very simple. You just go click follow. It was playing up yesterday too, I noticed. But you just click it and you get points. Alright, if we go into history, looks like it's still doing it on this computer. It was working on my laptop last night, and for some reason this one. Yeah, a few seconds ago, so I got 9 seeds. Now, I only put out 2 seeds. Seeds, that's what they get from me. You can see I'm just continuously getting people following me until the points run out. So, yeah, a lot of people don't believe in Twitter anymore. I believe it's a great place to broadcast to people. And all these people, you've got to remember, people are using these sites in online business. The worst thing you're going to get is someone who's in like a band or something like that trying to pump up their profile. But most of these people are in multi-level marketing or in some form of online business and want to get exposure. So that's the Twin site. This is the You Like Hit site. These are the 2 sites I recommend for people who have not done this before and want to do it. Then build around these 2. Better shut some of these windows down. And crazy. All right. Now this site, I use this with the bot. As you can see, I haven't run the bot today. I haven't run it for a couple of days actually. I only hand out 2 points with this one. I probably should increase it. And everyone who's on this site, you can claim 50 points a day too. Okay, so I've just received 50 points while I'm on the webinar. Okay, now with this site you can do Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, Google+, StumbleUpon, Dig, and websites. Okay, what the points are for is when you earn points, okay, I'll go into my, let's go into Google+. Right, because this is, everyone's adding everyone on Google+ this way at the moment. Let's go to settings. Okay, I'm actually, for Google+, I'm handing out 4 points, so you can change how many points you hand out. So every time someone joins me on the Google+ for Saturday Night Live, all right, they get 4 points. And if I wanted to just have Facebook, for instance, I could go through and just have Facebook, but I could be subscribing on YouTube to get the points, but just have one site doing it on multiple sites. I have multiple. So the points, it's just a bit like a barter system. You sign up for my Facebook page and someone else along the way will sign up for your, join you on Twitter. That's pretty much how it works. And like I say, I mean, this site is, with the bot, has really been working well. I'm going to do videos on the bot too, by the way. I'm in the process of doing videos for the social media training I'm doing. But once I've done that, I'll do the bot. Yes, Kath?
Lori asks a good question. She does a lot of kind of like me marketing for clients who wanted to know, can you use this for just like a regular website or a blog, or is it strictly for places like Twitter and Facebook?
Okay, well, I'll just go back again. A lot of these sites have this feature of website. All right, I don't personally put websites on there. You can see I've got all mine turned off at the moment. I was just testing it out. But you can add a website and have people view the page. The only thing which concerns me, it depends on the sort of page, is with Google rankings, one of the things which Google looks for is how long someone stays on a page. So if you've got a timer, and with this, you've got a timer, let's go in and I'll show you. So they only have to look at a page for a certain amount of time, and I feel which that might affect rankings. So for instance, to get 7 points, if I visit this website, okay, out of the blue, I'll get 7 points. But I have to sit on it for you can add websites to this. Just be aware of which maybe if you have a website where you're trying to get a good Google ranking, it might sort of stuff it up because people aren't spending enough time on the site. I don't know whether people get that. See, I got 7 points for sitting there. So this person's site, once I click off it, they're going to continuously get people clicking on for a period of time and clicking off it. That's my only concern. If it's an affiliated site where you're not worried about that, it's perfectly fine to use these. But with blogs and that, just be aware of that. I don't know whether it's a myth or it's true, but I know when I look up Alexa rankings, it tells me how long people averagely stayed on my site, and that sort of helped with Google. So I know it's sort of a long-winded answer, but you can add sites, put it that way. It's just whether you want to add sites. So we covered. This one is We Like Hits. Yeah, I mean, if it's an affiliate site, I mean, everyone's doing it. They're putting them on traffic exchanges and that sort of thing, so it's not going to affect it. And with an affiliate site, you're not worried about the ranking. If it's your own site, you're worried about the ranking. Okay, this one's fairly similar. It's taken a while to load up. See, they all do the similar sort of thing. Let's try and work out the one where I've got a whole lot of hits on it. Like this one's ranked on Alexa 79,000. So yeah, this is the one. And I did this just to let you know, even though you guys can't get access to it yet. Coins remaining. For some reason, I've got to go in and set up how many coins to hand out. But using this new software, which the You Like Hits people bringing out, I created that in about half an hour. So, but I've got to look into it more. You're probably also wondering, this is the You Like Hits bot software, by the way. We'll give you the link to the slides. It's 50% off at the moment. So it's $25. You can be an affiliate to this as well. For people who don't know what an affiliate is, affiliate is simply where you don't have to pay a monthly fee or anything. If you make a sale using a code like this, alright, you get half the share. So it's not like multi-level marketing where you pay a fee each month and sign people up. It's just simply, if someone buys the product, you get a cut of it for promoting it. I'm a great fan of affiliate marketing. I've pretty much made most of my money out of affiliate marketing. Okay, so what I'll do now, just give me 2 secs, and I'm just going to show you some stats from YouTube and Facebook and that to show you how the sites are actually building. Just give me a couple of seconds.
I think he's wandered off for a minute, so I guess I'll fill in the gap. You guys have been very interactive tonight, and that's great. That's what we look for and we like, because it helps David to know what it is you need to hear. I do want to point out that the 3 weeks to go on the 50% sale of the You Like Hits bot is not accurate. It's till the end of the month, which is less than 3 weeks away. As David had said at the beginning, he's been very busy this week with his boys visiting, so he hasn't had the chance to make the changes that were necessary. The ping site that I mentioned to here is pingmylink.com. Any links that David mentions in here will be posted with the video when he posts it on his YouTube site. And I'm going to try and get them into the room. I probably should have him give me, give me the links so I can have them already set. Yes to here, that's what it is, and I just posted it in the chat box for everyone to see, along with the other links that we put in there. If you open your thing up, you'll see down at the bottom where the organizer can put.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about
back,
that.
David?
Yeah, I just had to quickly check on something.
That's all right.
Now, look, these are, I've got, I think, 3 Facebook pages running on the You Like Hits at the moment. Now, this is the stats which I'm getting from my Facebook page. Or, you know, if you've got a Facebook page, a fan page, you just go into the insights. Now, these insights are fairly new. Now, I post a lot if you're part of one of my pages, so you got to go scroll down. I hope this doesn't screw the screen. But you can see how many people have sort of viewed it. Now, you probably wouldn't post as much as I do. I've got to slow mine down a bit. But as you can see here, total likes so far is 1,286. Friends of pages, well, that's not really relevant. That's just friends of friends. people talking about the page, the total weekly search. Now look, these are down because I've added other pages. I'm not just doing one. Now if you go into the research, I've shown you this before, but this shows you the demographics of people. Alright. So you can pretty much see where people are, you know, what languages they're viewing it in as well. Okay, cities. You know, like that would be me in Nelson's Bay probably when I'm on the boat. But as you can see, I mean, this page has been solely, I haven't asked people to like this page. All right, it's been solely built on You Like Hits. And look, people will unlike your page. Let's try and find those stat in. Here we go. So you can see organic. How it's reaching. See total. See paid. I'm not advertising this page, so paid's flat. Like if I was advertising at Facebook. You can see external referrals, right? For the last 2 months. So if You Like Hits, it sent 175 to this. You can see the fast fan page. That's a whole nother topic, but that's coming off that opt-in page. All right. So I mean, pretty last 2 months. That's the growth. Sorry, it's for the month. Yeah, month to month. So for 4 weeks, that's the growth on this one page. All right. Now, if I go into, just to have a look, we'll go into the social network toolbar page.
David?
Yes, Kath?
Tahir's asking how do you get the Insight tab and the other ones that you're showing him, like the YouTube, etc.
All right. Well, when you have a fan page, it comes up over here now. All right. This is a fairly new setup. Also on this side, I can't see where I'm pointing because I've got the webinar software up the top here, but the old Insights still, I think. As you can see, I mean, this one's up a little bit. When we first started doing this, you saw this just displayed. So if you do it on your page, you'll just see it displayed. But this is sort of balancing out now from past webinars. Once again, you sort of go to reach and you can see. But I mean, the whole thing is I'm posting out to this. People are getting it. People are actually clicking on things. So it's working, as far as I'm concerned, across the different social media sites. See, this one's got a few more for this month. So this is from You Like Hits too. So remember, I've got, I think, 3 pages running on You Like Hits just for Facebook. So it's splitting them up. So let's say on an average in a month on You Like Hits using the bot, set up on there too. So I'm spreading the points around. So what's that? 3 times 2. So that's, you know, probably 600 hits roughly, I would say. I've got just for the Facebook liking using the You Like Hits. Okay. So as these other sites grow, just keep in mind, which this is just going to explode. You know, the other ones may not have the same sort of users on it. Go in the video. Now I will show you the YouTube stats, and then I'll show you the Google Plus. I know we're getting close to the top of the hour, but it's important to show the stats. And the last few times I've sort of talked about these sites, we've had technical issues. So if I was to go to my channel, for instance, now this is really going crazy since You Like It's changed it. And let's pause this video. If it comes up. So you can see my subscribers is just going up all the time. And with subscribers you get video views. It's just a fact. Now there's there's no reason why people would unsubscribe unless they really don't like your channel, because YouTube, to my knowledge, doesn't have any restrictions on how many channels you can subscribe to. Right, so we're going to subscribers. Just shows the subscribers, but I'll go into the insights and that'll show you. I'm still getting used to the changes to YouTube. And I've noticed, you know, my videos are going up each week. By the way, even though this is going to be a paid course, if you actually go into my YouTube, you'll be able to get some of these. They're randomly put on there, but to do with the trainings I'm doing off the site. So I'll give you that little tip. You can find them if you try hard enough, unless I don't want you to. So we go into the antics. Waiting for YouTube to load up. It's slow. While we're doing that, I'll just open Google Plus. I had this problem with YouTube last night. I was loading up a bunch of videos and it just wouldn't let me open pages. Okay, so the date range is the last 30 days. Alright. Okay, so I'm averaging about 1,200 views. Now, in the last 30 days to YouTube, I've had subscribers, net change, 416. Now, apart from organically on YouTube, right, I'm getting this from You Like Hits. So, you know, so far we're just covering 2 sites, and we've got, we've got 600 likes on Facebook and 416 subscribers on YouTube. And we haven't covered all the other sites yet. I'm not going to cover every one of them. I'll just cover Google Plus. So just show you the main 3. So that's the impact I'm having. And my views each month seem to be just ticking up all the time. Alright, now I'll just go into subscriptions. I more want to cover subscriptions than video views. So you can see here we have days where it sort of really jumped up when I was doing it. Yeah. Here it shows you subscribers lost. I've only, out of these 416, alright, we've lost 34. So that's not a bad ratio. Why you unsubscribe, I don't know. So that is YouTube. Now Google Plus was one of the things I thought, well, how do we get people to Google Plus? Now I've got 2 business pages. The social network toolbar one I've done absolutely nothing with. I did that in one of the webinars. But if we go to circles, I think we had 20 odd people from the webinars actually bothered to sign up to this. You can see each day I'm building this. Right now there's 100. I've got 156 people in my circles. People who add me, I've got 160. Now usually what I do is I come in most days, depending when I'm busy or not, and I add people to the VIP. Okay, I won't do that now. But just keep in mind, every time I post, these people are just on their board, okay? Right? So I mean, these are from other people, but if I bothered today to post about the webinar, just in this group alone, those 160 odd people would have got the broadcast. So it's building it each week. The Google Plus thing is fairly new, but people are really getting onto it. And I notice all these sites I've shown you tonight are definitely working, to add Google Plus. Just showing you some of the stats. just a heads up, I'm doing a new course called Social Media for Small Business. It will be covering setting up pages and the social networks, not so much getting hits like this. But a lot of the stuff, if you're a regular on the webinar, half the stuff, probably more than half the stuff I've already taught you. So it's just simply, broadcasting to your social media, the importance of social media, and customizing pages and that type of thing, this course. The other thing which is still not up and running yet, I've just been so busy, is you'll be able to get domain names through me soon at davedettmandomains.com. If you do need a domain name, I can get them. I just haven't set up my own domain. How funny is that? Okay, we're a bit slack on getting the recordings up, but you can always go on the site and see what's been put up. Social network toolbar, you pretty much don't really need to cover that. That's my Skype. If you want to talk to me after the webinar, you can just text me. That's the fan page I just showed. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you that one. I did earlier. But you can like the fan page or the Google Plus page, and I will give you this link. This is the link to the slide. So all these sites I've shown you and everything you've seen in the slides, if you go into this and you've got a Google account, all you need to do is just whack that in to your browser, and you'll have it didn't work properly, you can just go through and do that. And Kath's just typed her Skype in. Kath, I've got to get your Skype on your slide. I just haven't got to it.
David,
Yes,
I just realized that I've been sending all these, I'm sorry, I just realized I've been sending all these links to you and not to them. No wonder they were asking questions. Let me catch up with you and I will repost all those links. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, if you go to save them to repost them all, if you go to the one I just posted to the entire audience, it looks like Google Docs.com presentation view. You can just go through and click on these links here, right? And I'll just open the page. So everything in the slides, whether we've covered it or not, you can just get all these links. From the bot software through to all these other sites we covered. That's why I put them in. Just makes it a lot easier, because I know when you're on a webinar and people start giving out links, sort of think, oh, what have I missed? That's why I like to hand out the slides. So you just click on each one. You saw me doing it earlier. Is there any final questions or anything you need to do before we go, Kath?
Tahir has one. I'll let you answer it.
All right, I'll just go in and open the questions box again. Got to find it first. I'm somehow hidden it. No, that's not it. It's a different one. It's hiding behind something. Ah, here it is. Okay. Didn't quite understand how to add Insights tab in a Facebook page. Just to clarify that, I'm talking about a fan page. I don't see on a normal page where you can get insights. I might be wrong if anyone knows, but they've changed everything up. So if you have a fan page, it should be on there, and it will only come up if you're the owner or you're part of the admin. So you've either got to own the page or be part of the admin. So Tanel, were you looking on a personal page, like your own page, or were you looking on a Facebook fan page? Isn't Kath good? She's putting all these links in for you.
Well, I like having them in there because then I can copy and paste them right into a notepad myself. He also had another question about the toolbar that was above the one you just answered.
Okay, yeah.
And he told you he would check later on the other one.
The social network toolbar makes my browser run slower? How do I improve that? It's not really the tool, but it depends on one, how old the computer is, two, what are you using? Are you using Explorer or Firefox or Chrome, or are you on an Apple? I noticed when I used it on an older computer, which was really old, I had problems, but my kids have XP on ex-government computers, which are reasonably old, and they have no problems with it on them. So, apart from my son just said his computer's going really slow, but he has so much crap on it.
To hear it might be your server too. You are in.
Yeah, that could be it too. I mean, usually if there's a problem with it, which is a general problem, the third-party company which operates the gears behind the software pretty much fix it straight away. I notice that very rare I have to get onto them about it. But I would look at the other option is, if you think there's too much on the toolbar, you can always remove that and custom it. Just use the little gear key to take off what you don't want on there. That's another suggestion. Okay, before we go, is there anyone else who has questions, and how are you going with those links, Kath? Does anyone need more time or anything?
I got them all in.
Cool.
I got them all in for everybody. I'm trying to copy them into my own notepad now, so next time I have them, but I can get them off the recording, so I'm not worried about it, but everybody else has them now.
Yeah, you can get them off the slide link too, because I made the slides public. We've got to go in and going over.
Well, that's it for me. I don't have anything else personally, and I know I want to wish everybody a great week, and thank you again for attending the meeting. Sorry, tripping over my own words. As usual, it's been a lot of fun. So I'm going to hand it over to you to finish us off, David.
Yes, thank you for everyone for coming. You're always welcome to invite people if you think it's going to help them out. And once again, Kath, thank you for your help, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. And I'll see you next week. And apart from that, I'll let you guys go.